Hey guys, welcome back to War 2 of season number 45. So we are up against Chosen One, and we are going to be taking Path 5 again this war as well. My team for the war is going to be Hercules, CAIW, and W Max. It's pretty much a good go-to team for Path 5. You can get most of the fights done with this team, and I've been using this team for majorly I guess every war, or just using Red Guardian in place of CIW, depends. But Hercules has been like a major go-to because Hercules is Hercules. Like that's the reason why I ascended him. So you'll have seen me taking this fight a couple of times. The last time I took it was on Note 38 shared fight, I believe, and I used CAIW plus W Max for the same fight, and Captain America with power back boost. He just nukes certain fights, and he's literally very good. So since Kindred is a tactic attacker and tactic defender, I mean, you won't be getting any degen. I started with a power start one, and look, 15 seconds in the fight, he's already 30% down. So I'll be throwing my SP2 after knocking him down over here. Just knock him down, and heavy into a special 2, down to 20%, and another special 2, and the root, my special 1 is on, and there you go, he goes down. That was just 37 seconds fight, so very comfortable fight. So next Fury is a very common placement on this note. I use Herc for this all the time, and it goes supremely well. You just need to know how to intercept him, and yeah, that's all it is for this fight. Nothing too interesting. So now that he's into second life, I cannot stun him, and because of the heavy hitter node, he will be unstoppable whenever he heavies. So I can counter that as well, and that was such a clean intercept. That's what you need for this fight. You need to know to intercept him in his second life, especially makes your life very simple. Just looking for an opening, and then there I get dash into him, and a simple fight. Nick Fury goes down as well. So next is Sim Spidey on this node, and usually I would use a Red Guardian on this for this fight, but since I had to take a couple of fights with CIW, I decided to bring him in. The reason why Red Guardian or any buff immune champ is good, like S99, Titania, and whoever is buff immune, is because, yeah, there you go. The miss, I would have easily intercepted him with Red Guardian because he won't miss. No buffs is equal to no miss. So luckily I had that INV boost on. But I just need to get one intercept, and this Spidey Supreme was being very stingy with his openings. He was not letting me dash at him, and because of his passive power gain, he was gaining SP1 spray very consistently. But even without knocking him down, CIW just hits pretty decently hard, and Sim Spidey doesn't have a whole lot of HP as well, so would have been fine even without intercepting. But then I do get an intercept somewhere later in the fight. And then I finally get my intercept, and he's just going to go down in no time. 25k crit on that heavy. So relic into a special 1, I believe. Yep. So I just need to do some basic combos to get him down on heavy. It works as well. And that's the end of Sim Spidey. So up next is a 7-star rank 2 Killmonger. So since I have CIW with me on my team, it's pretty easy, and that's bad timing for his protection to come back on. It doesn't do any damage because I'm beyond. But yeah, so since I have CIW on my team, I'm getting those armor breaks and no reverb for him, so makes this fight whole lot easier. Although it won't really bother me, the reverb damage, since it's just 620 or something, I believe. But yeah, it'll just save me a potion or something, so I'm not complaining at all. So this SP3 should probably finish him off. Oh no, of course he stays at 1%, but no big deal, he's down as well. So we are taking a call next time, putting a wax pre-fight. I'll be using Hercules for that. And since I have a wax on him, it will be easy for me to just parry without me worrying of it shrugging off, and just have to do light taps to get his rock shield down, rock stacks down. Pretty simple fight after that. Just hit into him, although I won't be getting any power after this, I guess, because of the node. But with Hercules you basically don't need power, you just need to smash, that's it. So the next fight is Adam Warlock, and Hercules is a very safe bet for this fight. Although there is no requirement of W max on this one, but since I have an extra one and I won't be requiring it later on, I don't have to place it anywhere, so I just said why not. Extra attack is absolutely good always. So you don't have to push Adam Warlock to SP2 because his status pod activates at that time. So you just have to give him to a special one and avoid blocking hits as well. So since he has a little bit of a passive power gain, I believe it's easy to just bait his SP1. This node being 50% power reserve, he'll be just using SP1s back to back. And at 25% he goes into his pod, so don't hit him when he's in his pod. I'll just stay back at that time, just wait for that to expire. Just hit into him and he'll just go down. A couple of hits more and that's the end of Warlock, Adam Warlock. And this, I was not supposed to take this fight, but someone went in and died couple of times with a tactic attacker. But I just finished him off for them. And Hercules actually does this fight very well if you know how to play this fight. This fight can get very messy with a non-tactic attacker. And I've seen people die with tactic attackers on this fight as well. But I'm doing it with Hercules. I've done it a couple of times before. And you will see me taking the same fight in the next few war videos coming up, because Mysterio is a very common placement on this node because of his mechanics, and he can get very annoying, but as you see, Herc is just absolutely melting him. But one mistake and this fight can go south. So I accidentally dex, which I shouldn't have. That was not my plan. And there I mistime his SP1. I'm just trying to get out of the corner and he light intercepts me over there, which is unfortunate. And I'll just be using my striker, and there he goes down. It should have gone much better than this. Did not end up winning this war because it was like an unfortunate loss. These guys died 44 times in one fight, which was silly to watch. But that's it. Thank you for watching the video, guys. Have a great one. Cheers.